What's up, guys? This is Kanan. I am the coach of the Tulsa Drillbers. Today I've got a match coming up with Shronky Kong. He's got a very interesting team. Took me a little while to prepare for. Um, he has Gmax Lapras, Duskmane Necrozma, Clefairy, Riolu, Gudra, Dusknoir, Drapion, Kangaskhan, Porygon Z, Flareon, and Executor. Um, personally, he's got Kingdra in there somewhere too. I'm not sure what he dropped to pick that up, but that was on his stuff that I saw earlier. Um, regardless, my prep this week is mainly for the Necrozma and potentially the Porygon Z. So um, I am going to be running Max Bulk Extra Drill this week, just because nothing he has except for potentially the Kingdra can outspeed it. Um, Last week he ran Rain Dance plus um, the Kingdra. He could potentially do that again. I'm going to be running Sand Rush on my Excadrill plus um, the Min Speed because I don't really foresee him doing that. And if he does, it doesn't scare me that much. I just won't bring Excadrill the next round if that's what he's prioritizing. Um, Excadrill is not going to be super great into that anyway. I am running Brick Break on Excadrill this week because I do anticipate potentially seeing Lapras, and Brick Break into that could be super helpful. Again, I don't know for sure that I'm going to see it, and really, I mean, with Sand Rush, I'm going to outspeed everything he has besides the Kingdra anyway. So I think the Excadrill is pretty safe at full HP here. The Tyranitar, I'm running Max Bulk, Max Attack. I'm running Brave just in case he does get um, Trick Room up. I should outspeed everything under Trick Room that way. And I'm running Assault Vest this week. So um, with the Assault Vest, the damage that he takes from the Lapras Hydro Pump in the sand is only 33% damage at most. So it's not even a guaranteed 3-shot. So I think I've got a pretty good chance there of surviving anything that he throws at me. Um, Kingdra in the rain could again be potentially a problem, but I'm going to do enough damage back into it that I don't foresee it being a huge problem. Um, the Tyranitar's primary purpose is to beat the Lapras with Rockfall and just survive anything it throws at me. If he brings Porygon Z does nothing into the Tyranitar with Assault Vest. Like, there's just nothing that he can do into it. So I think he gives me a really good shot against his special attackers. And with this much bulk and with Max Darkness, he does okay against the Necrozma. So hopefully, hopefully I end up all right there. Um, Incineroar, I'm running max defense and max HP simply because that makes it harder for the Necrozma to knock him out. I'm not really. I mean, I'm going to get knocked out by the Lapras this way either way. Even if I do full SPDEF investment and full, everything there, he's still going to get knocked out by the Lapras. So there's not any reason for me to spec into that when I don't have a shot anyway, unless I run Assault Vest, which I'm putting on the Tyranitar. So um, I just went ahead and put it up full into defense and HP bulk to try to survive as long as I can. Will-O-Wisp to slow down the Necrozma, Fake Out, Parting Shot, Flare Blitz. I thought about running Snarl instead of Parting Shot, but Snarl, I mean, I'm probably not going to outspeed the water types that it would work against well anyway. I'm probably going to get knocked out there. Parting Shot, if he doesn't target me, can lower the attack or the special defense, or special attack or the attack. So I think it's a little more versatile, gives me a little better across the board shot. Flare Blitz just the best stab move he has. So Zacian, I may tinker with his speed a little bit here to try to give him the ability to outspeed the Kingdra even in rain, because I think he can probably still come close to doing that. But either way, right now I've got him full HP, full attack. Play Rough is going to one-shot the Gudra. and one-shot the Kingdra, even if they Dynamax. His damage output is just nutty. So as long as I don't miss a play rough, I can knock out his dragons without much problem. Close combat to knock out the Kangaskhan's and the PZ. If he brings those, Behemoth Blade is just good general damage and should do a huge chunk to the Clefairy. Next, I brought Gastrodon. Gastrodon just massively, massively, massively swings the Lapras and the Kingdra matchups to my favor. If they can't use Max Geyser, that's going to slow down either one tremendously. So Storm Drain there. Life Orb, just because I'm not running it on anything else, might as well get the damage increase. Earth Power, Scald, only 2 damaging moves he needs. Recover, Protect. Pretty standard set other than the Life Orb. But I feel like this week, as opposed to last week, having the 2 water type attackers, he gives me a lot better matchup this week. Like, he helps me out way more this week than he did last week. And running min speed on him just because, again, if he gets Trick Room up, Gastrodon's guaranteed to be the fastest thing on the field, and that's going to help tremendously. Noivern, I think, is going to help me out significantly this week. I'm running him kind of a little memey, not going to lie. Taunt to shut down the Trick Room, Air Slash to KO the Riolu or the Executor if he prioritizes those. And then my 2 fun attacks, Super Fang. Super Fang into the Necrozma is just guaranteed damage. I mean, it doesn't set up his weakness policy. It's guaranteed half damage if he's not maxed, guaranteed quarter damage if he is. That's just good. I mean, good reliable damage against something that size. I think it's a fun tech, especially against something that bulky. And lastly, I'm running Switcheroo, just because with Frisk, I know exactly what they're going to have. And if items are going to be a problem, I can easily Switcheroo them away. Sash obviously doesn't help the Necrozma at all, because I'm not going to be knocking it out right away anyway. He's likely to have weakness policy that prevents that from going up. Just across the board, I think it gives me options. Just across the board. So I'm planning to lead Incineroar Noivern. Gives me an idea of what items they're running. I can get the taunt off to prevent Trick Room from going up. I can fake out, potential play. And his lead that I'm most scared about is probably Clefairy plus Necrozma. And with that lead, I can, fake out the Clefairy, taunt the Necrozma, keeps Trick Room from going up. And then the next turn, I can either, Switcheroo the Clefairy, because the Sash will already be broken on him, and Eviolite will slow him way down. Or I can Super Fang into the Duskmane. Incineroar there, I'll either... Parting Shot is always a potential there. I may just go for the Will-O-Wisp Burn because he can't 2-shot the Incineroar anyway, especially not with his berry. A good play to do there would also be to taunt the Clefairy and then burn it, and then the next turn, he can't follow me again, and I can burn the Duskmane, something like that. So these 2 in the front. Once I see his team, that will kind of determine what I bring in the back. If it looks like he's building the team around Duskmane, I'll probably bring Excadrill Tyranitar in the back or Tyranitar Gastrodon in the back. If it's one of his other special attackers, then probably Tyranitar Gastrodon. Zacian if he brings the Gudra. So that's my plan. We'll see how it works. This guy's a great player. He swept his matches last week fairly cleanly, I think. But his opponent didn't have great answers to Necrozma, and I feel like my team and my prep has a little bit more to try to slow down there. So as long as my prep beats his prep, then we'll be okay. So wish us luck. If you like my stuff, like, subscribe. There will be a battle coming out here in a couple hours. So we'll see how we do. And until then, guys, take it easy.